Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is an extra little upload. I wasn't even going to do this, but iOS 12 has really been messing with me, alright? I like it. I think it's a step up from iOS 11, but as a whole, I still think there's some crazy bugs in here, and they honestly need to fix it. One of them, I don't know if this is the worst thing or the next thing, connectivity issues. Since iOS 12, I would say since like 12.1, I've been having issues with my data. So when I'm using my phone on Wi-Fi, everything like that, it's fine. It's Gucci. I have no problems. But when I go and use my mobile data, like I went to Atlanta over the weekend and I didn't have Wi-Fi because for some reason you Atlanteans don't have Wi-Fi anywhere. Just kidding. I'm not trying to diss Atlanta. I love you guys. You guys have great food. But when I'm on data, for some reason, I was not getting that good of signal. And I made sure my service was covered there. They pretty much were. So I tried that and I was still getting issues. So I was wondering what the heck could the problem be? And a lot of other people on Reddit stated that it was probably an iOS problem. So I'm kind of curious on what's going on there. What in iOS 12 is causing this problem? Hopefully Apple can go and fix this. I'm just addressing it now because it was an issue. I was trying to go load up Google Maps and try to go to Safari and look up all these different things, but I was not able to because the data was not allowing me to do that. So that's kind of a minor thing. And I just want to state, I am running a beta right now. I'm on 12.1.2 beta 1. I'm not bringing up any issues that I haven't had before. So these issues I've had on the official versions, 12.1, 12.1.1, maybe even 12.0.1, who knows. Another issue I've been having is actually scrolling into the app switcher. So if you go into Safari, for example, and like I go out and I click out, usually if I swipe out of an app, it takes like an extra second for it to register and like go back to the home screen. I know a lot of other people were complaining about this in the beta. I didn't see it, so I decided it didn't exist, but now it does, so I'm just kind of addressing that now. Now this is probably the biggest problem with iOS 12, and I've had this with almost every single version of iOS 12. It's insane. FaceTime, for some reason, is just not working properly, okay? I know they added group FaceTime and all those cool things, and those are really cool. I like those features. But what is the problem with FaceTime? Here's my problems. One, sometimes when I FaceTime somebody, it won't even ring through. It'll take like 20 tries for me to ring through. Another case, sometimes when somebody calls me and I accept it, just automatically disconnects. It doesn't even pick it up. The third thing, if I go to FaceTime and I go to the app switcher, for some reason it does not allow me to swipe out of it. It allows me to swipe out of all the other apps, but when it comes to FaceTime, it just stays there until I like click out and then I go back to the app switcher and it shows me nothing. So that is the weirdest thing ever. I don't know what the heck's going on with FaceTime. I was kind of excited for it in iOS 12 because I was like, this is going to be awesome, group FaceTime, this and that. It just seems like the app itself is the problem. Once I'm connected to somebody, then it's fine, but it's like, it's the actual act of connecting to somebody. It's even getting into the app. I've had a lot of problems with that. Now, I wish I could show you my FaceTime, but all my phone numbers are in it and everything, so I'm not even going to show you that. But that is a crazy, crazy problem, and I wish it was not like that. So, Apple, if you're listening, please fix the FaceTime thing. That's the biggest problem for me, is the FaceTime. That's even more of a problem, I think, than the data problem, and that's kind of ever so slightly. I would say like 30% of the time that affects me. The FaceTime thing, I get that problem literally like 99% of the time. And this is not even just now when I'm on the beta. I'm talking about like before I was on the beta, like 12.1. I've had this problem for so long, since probably even before that, like 12. I would say since iOS 12.0.1, I've been noticing this problem. On iOS 11, I really didn't have too many problems with FaceTime. So it's crazy that it's getting to this point. But, I'm not hating on iOS. I'm not hating on iPhones. I'm just addressing the problems so Apple can go ahead and fix them so we don't have these problems anymore. And if you guys have any other problems, if you guys see any issues with iOS, just leave it down in the comment section below, or even DM me on Twitter or something so that I can kind of understand it. And so hopefully I can address it in a video and Apple can go and fix it, because there's no point in having all these problems with iOS 12 or any iOS version or any OS version when you're spending so much money on a phone, so that's kind of where I'm going to leave it at. Again, you can tweet at me or DM me or whatever if there's any issues with iOS, because I don't want those issues being in iOS anymore. I like iPhones too much for that to happen, but those are some problems I've been having with it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, but hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, I'm still doing an iPhone giveaway. I just gave out this one today, and the guy who actually won it, he told me to sign the box, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'll probably sign it right here. Come on. Well, this is gonna totally be screwed up. I can't even sign in the box. What the hell? Well, that's supposed to say simple Alpaca, but I guess we'll just kind of have to wing it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hopefully, it's supposed to say SIMPLEALPACA. So, and the smiley face. So, the resale value probably went down like $400. So, if you give this to somebody, you actually probably have to pay them to take it. But if you want to enter to win the next one, which I'm giving away in 2 weeks, December 28th, click the first link in the description down below and it'll take you to a video. Watch that video, it'll explain exactly how to enter. It's completely free. But yeah, check out the other links down there too. It means so much. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.